Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Mob Psycho 100. Last time around we had an invite to a meeting. Simply put, I just want to be popular. So yeah, Mob was dealing with some issues with the Body Improvement Club, and basically he was saying he just wants to try to... It's not that he wants to become popular, he wants to become more appealing, basically. And eventually that led him straight into the arms of a religious cult that tried to make him laugh, basically. But through all of that and all the stress of that, we learned what the whole progress to explosion is. It's basically Mob, he keeps his powers in check, keeps them suppressed, but he also keeps his emotions suppressed, and he hit the boiling point, he hit 100%, and let all of that out, and destroyed the cult leader, who was also an evil spirit. So yeah. Well, he didn't fully destroy the evil spirit, and it is still there, but it's just like a little soul form now. So yeah. And then I was trying to think of, like, what did Reagan tell him at the end? It was basically like it was sort of a reassuring thing of like, well, don't think about it too much. You know, it's like, you're fine. I don't know. At least I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Anywho, like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Mob Psycho 100. Here we go.
If everyone is not special, maybe you can't be what you want to be. So let's
All right. Well, it's that point, which, I mean, episode 4, that's an early point, but it's that point in the show where we get a rival who basically has the same powers, you know? This is when we get our Fate Testarossa, our Kite Tenjo, our Lee from Card Captors. I don't know. I've run out of characters already, but you know what I mean. This is it. We've got our rival, Teru-san, who basically is exactly what Dimple wants Mob to be, is somebody who just uses his powers, you know? He doesn't do anything with his body, you know? He doesn't improve his muscles or his health. He just completely relies on his psychic powers. And in doing that, he runs a gang at a middle school, apparently. He doesn't, at the very least right now, he doesn't seem to have high ambitions. You know, Dimple had high ambitions. That name is never going to be serious, you know? Dimple. He had ambitions, you know? He still has ambitions to become a god and everything. But Teru-san, I don't know. But yeah, very, very interesting stuff. I will say keeping Dimple around is interesting. It's an interesting thing. Yeah, just kind of, I guess, being a sort of devil on your shoulder type, you know, but it's a devil on Mob's shoulders, so he doesn't really listen to it, you know. So yeah, I don't know, but it's very interesting. We did get the return of Mesato, which I was curious if she was going to return or not, and she did. So that was at least good. And talking to Mob's brother Ritsu. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I also like how... I mean, it's an interesting thing with Ritsu. I would say that, you know, I don't think he resents Mob for having powers, you know, for being born with his powers. I mean, I think he's jealous. He wishes he had those powers. But he is very nice and very supportive of his brother, you know? So I do really enjoy that. It's a very good dynamic between Mob and Ritsu. But I like the other side of that is, you know, Ritsu does have things that Mob wants, you know? Where Ritsu wants Mob's powers, Mob wants his, you know, emotions, you know, his emotional stability, his, you know, his charisma, his ability to, talk to girls and everything, like there is something there, and I really enjoy that. I thought that was really, really good. And then we got Onigawara. Yes, Onigawara. I wrote down Josuke, but then they finally said his name again, so I wrote it down. Onigawara. Who, yes, I will say, he does look a lot like Josuke, but Josuke is based on that sort of Japanese delinquent style, So I liked it, and it's mainly due to the hair, the hairstyles are very similar, so yeah, so I do like that. I like the two of them, obviously, but Onigawara, really gonna try to pronounce that properly. Onigawara is trying to deal with Teru and his gang. So I like the idea that he tries to get the Body Improvement Club at Salt Middle School to do it. That was really funny. And watching them, honestly, I am enjoying the Body Improvement Club. They're a very interesting set of characters, and I like how they don't like violence, which is interesting. Which, I mean, there are obviously many things you can do with such a strong body without fighting. They could be training for the Olympics, for sports and competitive stuff, aside from just fighting. And even if they did, there's legal competitive sports, combat sports, boxing, wrestling, all that stuff. There are things like that, but the Body Improvement Club, they are not ones to just go out and pick a fight with somebody, So that's really interesting. I like that. And then unfortunately they are completely outclassed by Teru's powers, so yeah. But Dimple has definitely found what he's been looking for is someone who will use their powers, But is Teru strong enough to face Mob? That is the next question. But I like that, when he gets to Mob and he's like, wait a minute, I didn't even, realize this guy was here, It's like, who is this guy? This is so strange. And then just to see he also has these psychic powers, Which that is one thing, because the intro in episode 1, talked about, psychics who, will rise up and defeat these spirits and stuff like that. We really haven't seen any other psychics other than Mob, and technically Reagan. At least he knows about psychics, but yeah, we haven't seen, this doesn't seem to be like Demon Slayer with the Demon Slayer Corps, or My Hero with all of the heroes and stuff in that, the pro heroes. We haven't seen any other psychics, at least, and now we haven't seen another, professional exorcist, We've just found another kid with psychic powers, and we don't really know what he does with these. I mean, he hurts people with them, and that is a problem, but does he have any goals with his powers? We don't know. We just don't know. But it's a very interesting thing, and going in, and now we have a rival, We have a rival for Mob is very, very interesting. So it'll be interesting to see how, I guess, a fight progresses, So yeah, very, very interesting stuff in this episode, and I'm curious to see where we are going from here. This was a bit of a short discussion, wasn't it? But I don't know. I feel like I covered everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Mob Psycho 100 reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.